Shalom, my name is Yehoshua. This video is being made from Jerusalem. Let's just check the volume on the video. So we'll say it again. Shalom, my name is Yehoshua, and this video is being made from Jerusalem in response to the Fox attack on Obama. Let us be very clear. I'm another one of those white Americans who I don't advise Obama. I support him, as does a million plus Pennsylvanians who voted for him. Even though he lost 60, let's see, he lost 60 of the 67 counties in Pennsylvania. Still, he came out with a draw on the delegates. That said, let's get to the fact that he's done nothing, according to Fox. What has Rupert Murdoch done for anybody lately? Okay, let's get to talkless. What Barack Obama has done is for Americans, for blacks. He was born Aleph, Bet. He comes highly recommended by his mother of blessed memory, Ann Dunham, and Michelle Obama, and the American people, and a million people in Pennsylvania, and 14 or 15 other million Americans. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. As President Obama, he will develop and implement the new economic paradigm that will take us from 14 trillion to 45 to 50 trillion, and then he will end the perverse bias of Wall Street over Main Street, so that 80+% of the GDP pie isn't going to less than 1% of the 1 to 2% of the population, and the other 98% to the workers. And he understands the supply side economics better than Rupert Murdoch and Fox and all you armchair commentators. Let me be specific. The new economic paradigm. What do you know about it? I'll bet you that there isn't one of you in Fox, including Rupert Murdoch and the Wall Street Journal, that ever even heard of it. It's the integration of labor. I'll bet you don't know who authored it, don't know what it is, what it does, but Barack Obama does. And the new technological infrastructure that will devolve and derive, that will be mandated by President Obama's administration, that will develop world-class global technological infrastructure that will retool, retrain, and re-educate the entire U.S. workforce, making it the most competitive, creating tens of in the world, the most competitive in the world, in the G9. It will be based upon the central model will be the new economic paradigm, as world-class global technological infrastructure will create tens of millions of jobs, beginning at the end of year one, bringing on board tens of thousands a month until full employment. In the out years, employment out years of 10 and 11, the project out years are 20 to 21. It will require a $4 to $5 trillion supply side investment that will be amortized over 20 years. 60% of the investment coming from strategic partners of the G9. This is a win-win situation. There will be no national debt as the result of this project. There will be no Social Security deficit. There will be no trade deficit. There will be full national insurance, free for every American, and education for every American child through graduate study. Hey, Foxnet, what have you done lately? What do you know? You're all pretending to be smart and intelligent. You run after shadows and noise and more noise and innuendo, and you cover trash. You don't know the difference between noise and signal. What do you know about the new economic paradigm? Nothing. Nothing. What do you know about the paradigm, Mr. Rhodes? Nothing. How do I know to say this? Because I am the paradigmist. I wrote it. And when you smart people were invited to provide coverage to it, you were too busy covering shtuyot. That means shtam. That means nothing. Garbage. More noise. And yet you're very quick to tear down and rip into and criticize Barack Obama. You can't hold his sandals. Okay, so let's get to to the bottom line. The new economic paradigm is a win-win situation. It will lead the world's new economy. It is the central organizing principle of the world's new economy. It will bring into existence a world-class global technological infrastructure, requiring the 4 to 5 trillion investments spoken of earlier, amortized over 20 years. It's a win-win situation. It will employ tens of thousands of Americans in sustainable jobs from the end of year one, and ultimately create tens of millions of sustainable jobs. It's a win-win situation. This is Barack Obama's plan and program. What have you got? What has Hillary Rodham Clinton got? The New York Times and its trash endorsement. Oh, the great Hillary, the shoo-in, the certain, the absolute, the winner, the next president. You know, here's Elliot Spritzer holding up her hand. Everybody's going to steal the nomination. They're going to run ahead of Barack Obama into New Jersey and Massachusetts and New York, and they're going to steal the mega delegate states, and they're going to do this, and they're going to, well, you know, thank God the God of the cosmos had another plan for Americans. So we must have some merit, some very great merit, in fact. I have very little respect for Fox Network and very little respect for the man who runs it, who sits on his duff and allows this trash to be peddled. And as for his Wall Street Journal, that's a bigger piece of trash. So let's get to talkless. The dissemination of the new economic paradigm doesn't depend upon mainstream media. It's asleep, okay? And the internet has proven that. You're in the business of sound bites and noise. And so when it comes to the bottom line of what's actually going to work and help and build this economy, the American economy and the G9 economy in the world, and raise up the G9, those are the things that a man of the character, integrity, moral ethic, morals and ethics of a Barack Obama needs, and that we are very blessed to have. And when I see people like you and your sleaze tearing them down, it's insufferable. That said, we wish you good luck. And when you come to cover the new economic paradigm, I'm its author, I can assure you, you'll be standing at the end of the line, because you people have no standing and no credibility, zero. You simply have money, you have reach, and you bully people, and you try to shape the world and opinion with your garbage, with your noise. Well, this is going to work. And sorry, folks, it's a win-win situation for Americans without Fox Network and without the detractors and those who would attempt to tear down. And as for John McCain, he's a wonderful guy, but he hasn't got a clue about the new economic paradigm. And as for George Bush, he's another matter, and Dick Cheney, they're pathetic. They're pathetic. They're the great prospering 14 trillion gross domestic product is for Halliburton and the shareholders and holding hands and the lobbies, and for helping Rupert buy some more newspapers. So let's you know, the closed game is as contrived as golf. The bias and prejudice of Wall Street over Main Street. It's run its course historically, and I can assure you that the people who've come and solicited the new economic paradigm, which I own the world-class intellectual property to, the answer is no thank you, and it will remain no thank you, and as well to the media that tell me how they're going to promote it. It doesn't need any promotion. It'll promote itself. Thank you very much. We wish you Godspeed, and why don't you try producing something that has some value to the public. Thank you, and thank you for listening, and shalom.